play what we came here to play. But that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. And relevant, you know?
Relevant
that
to our
is where
times.
I just looked it up, by the way, and that is where the tilde key is on British computers.
What?
Like, the rest of those keys were wrong, but it is next to the
Jeez.
enter key.
That's disgusting.
It's pretty disgusting, you
That's
guys.
super
I'm gonna
gross.
link this in chat because it's pretty bad.
We've also got
I'm gonna have to-
you also have the pound icon that gets factored into things.
I officially
Right,
logged out
A bunch of the
the
symbols are all
Commonwealth.
kind of weird.
Dude, look over the quotation. This is. Ugh. Look at this. This whole thing.
All right. So
Miro.
here we go. Papers, please. We are, of course, keeping nudity on. That's important.
Yeah, this is a late
Yes.
night stream, boys and girls.
I'm gonna actually alt-tab out and change the name of the
Oh,
stream quick.
Austin, why did you yell Miro really suddenly?
Listen.
Like a minute ago.
My mom's cat, may or may not have jumped up onto the table and like right in front of the keyboard and my screen. It's really adorable, but also I need to be able to see the screen so I can give glory to our motherland.
Are you Arstokedza for Arstokedza?
There it is.
Great.
That's why we have you around, Geoff. This is it.
That's good
Yep,
stuff.
that's my role. Now I'm gonna get kicked out of the call.
No. Listen.
Let's so I'm starting up story mode. You can see I've played to day 9.
Okay.
And
How-
there, you can
oh,
see
you
there
have-
are different paths here,
Ooh.
which I think are just my 2 different saves.
Okay.
I don't know if the paths, if there's some way that they actually split after that, but I do know there are a lot of different endings. I've only gotten one ending, and it said it was ending 2 of 20. So,
Nice. That's nice to know.
but let's start a new game. Let's start from the beginning for people who have not seen Papers, Please and want to figure out what it is. All right, October Labor Lottery. We're going to be working. We have a job, finally.
Nice.
And we are in a Class 8 dwelling, which my understanding is you can update, or upgrade your living situation.
Yeah, but you probably shouldn't. I upgraded to a class 7 and regretted it real fast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's very hard to sustain it.
All right, so we are working at a border checkpoint. Our job is to check visas, make sure that they're legit, and
Right.
let people know whether or not they're going to be able to enter. Right now, on day 1, only Arstotskan citizens can enter. So anybody who has a passport from anywhere but Arstotska is not allowed, basically. This is the rule book, which just has all of the info we have. Here are current rules, and anything new that gets added will be added in here.
Right.
This is a map of the region. And I mean, you know, everybody knows this region of the world. Everybody knows
Right, this
Arstotska, Kalichia, Republia.
We all have family,
Fucking
at
Rep-
least in.
Fucking Republia, dude. I hate.
Yeah, let's not
Re-
even talk about Republic.
I
Yeah,
don't-
you have Cobra Stand further off to the east.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
You can't see it though.
Cobra Stan.
Land of Cobras.
I don't know what you guys feel about all these different nations. The one nation that I'm gonna, you know, obviously I love Arstotska, and I would assume
Obviously.
anybody who's on this stream also loves Arstotska, because
All praise the motherland.
if you don't, get the fuck off my stream. What I will say though is Republia is terrible. They're just the fucking
yeah.
worst.
I used to work in Republia actually for the Republia Times, and
seriously?
let me tell you, yeah, that was
Not
a
a fan.
rough gig.
Uh,
Glad to be in Arstotska finally, land of freedom and solidarity.
Glory to
Glory to
Arstotska.
Arstotska.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Fuck, I just hate Republia so much. Okay. Now you can see we're getting, as you click through here, you have a page devoted to each nation. You can see what their seals are. You can see valid cities that could issue passports from each nation.
They're also
Jeez.
differently colored, all the passports, which
Those
is
seals are
kind of important for one or two
Yeah.
in particular.
And those seals are new. I think the passport colors and the seals are new. I played the demo or the beta
Yeah.
release of
Let's
this
get
a while
started.
ago.
We're gonna try. I'm gonna try and get as many people done as I can, because that gets me more money.
Especially on this first day, because it's fairly straightforward.
Guys from Arstotska, as he needs to be. He's got a valid issuing city. Everything looks in order here. We're going to approve him.
I like how you can go hog wild with the stamps if you want.
Me too. The stamp in general is the best.
I wish
You
you
were-
could
you were
stamp
extra
everything,
approved.
though. You can only stamp passports.
You can also
Oh,
undo a
look,
stamp.
this guy's from Impor. Fuck off.
Peace out.
Get out of here.
Hello, foreigner. Nope.
He looks like a jerk anyways.
He does.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
trust
god,
him.
a fucking Republican. How do I...
Can you extra deny just all the denials?
I stamped it like 3 times. That's
All right, good.
the best
Good.
I can do.
Oh, look at how gaudy their passports are. Ugh.
Ikubi says first day. I don't think anything is fake. That's not true. I've definitely run
Super
into
not
first
true.
day, having stuff fake on the first day.
The one thing that is true is the very first passport that you check will be a demonstration of whatever the new rule is that day.
That seems true from like.
So usually
day to
it's
day.
like a safe.
Yeah. That guy just came up and said it was a mistake to open this, so that was a little
Okay,
scary.
cool. Later, shitlord. You're not getting in here. Nice neck beard. Wow.
Oh wow.
Cool. He's good.
Well, unfortunately, he is an Arstokedza.
Yeah.
I don't approve of your fashion, comrade, but, well, it's a semi-free country. Actually, it's not.
Fuck.
Well, no.
You know how
yeah,
people
you
get
need
in
to-
parodies now? Fucking
Whoa,
deviants.
this guy looks dapper. Oh,
Yeah, but he's a Republican, so
Well, you don't stamp your book, Phil. No.
yeah, it looks like I did for a second there. That was not my intention. Coluchian, I don't like those guys very much either. I mean, they're not Republicans, but they're not great.
I like how that guy looked like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, you start seeing some weird. Some of the faces remind me of people in weird ways.
Yeah.
I'm getting
I know
so
names.
many Republicans.
Player names are actually pulled partially from people who pre-ordered the game, I believe.
Yeah. I
You could
heard
also
someone mention that I heard someone
Okay.
say that Anita Sarkeesian's name comes up in this because
I
she
believe
was
it.
one of the folks. I haven't seen it, but I've heard folks say that her name is in this supposedly because she
There
was
was
like a
a
backer
thing-
or something.
There's like a thing on the website where you could apply to have your name put in.
Right.
And you got like sort of a mock-up
Email,
passport,
there it is now.
but there were like thousands and thousands and thousands of people who applied, so only a few of them actually got in.
Thomas asks, why would all these guys be trying to pass papers that are clearly getting them rejected? Because, bureaucracy is opaque. I think that you have access to information about what lets people through that they don't have access to.
So
Yeah.
here's our end of day screen that we need to get used to. You can see we have a family. We have a wife, son, mother-in-law, and uncle that we're all trying to take care of.
Okay.
We have to pay $20 in rent each day. We have to
And
pay.
That's
What's-
just for the Class 8 house, right?
Yeah, so I
Okay.
assume that goes up with certain houses. It can also just get raised. Like I've had on certain days where at the end of the day they just say, "Oh, by the way, the rent's $5 higher now." And then you have to pay for food and heat separately. I can choose not to pay for food or not to pay for heat, but if I do that, it's more likely that I'm going to get my family members are going to become hungry or cold or both, and that means they might get sick. And if they get sick, they might die. And obviously, that's game over.
I just noticed something. The character you're playing doesn't have food sort of thing, so I guess he gets a free lunch.
You must, I guess.
It's great. It's great being in Arstokedza, isn't it?
Arstokedza is so great.
If
I
you
love
work-
it so much.
Exactly.
If you
Hello,
work,
Arstokedza.
you eat.
And you can see from the salary, I'm getting basically $5 per person who I check. So I checked 11 people, I got $55. Checking 11 people is not... It's going to get a lot more complicated real quick, and it's going to get a lot harder to be making the amount of money that I need to survive. But
Also, it's not just that you checked 11 people; it's that you
It's what you let- you-
successfully.
Was it you
Check.
let?
Yes.
Was it you let 11 of them in? I think
No,
that's
no,
what it is.
no,
You
it's-
let them in?
it's denied or let them in, but did it successfully. Like I didn't make any mistakes. Basically, if you make a mistake, you don't get the $5 to that person.
Oh, I didn't realize that rejecting got you paid. Okay.
Also, eventually there'll be booth upgrades added to that screen, which there wasn't in the demo. But like you can make it so that when you hit space, it'll toggle inspect mode, or you hit tab and it'll bring the stamp thing out, or you can add little like bookmarks to your rule book so you can get to sections quicker.
Okay, I have inspection hardware now. And now foreigners can enter if they have a valid passport.
Foreigners.
I'm not a fan of that, but
This is why we put up the fence line.
Listen,
we'll try to make it work, I guess.
Arstokedza is a beacon of hope for the world.
Exactly.
One day, the whole world will be like Arstokedza.
can only hope.
Antigria. This person seems okay, I guess.
Other than her hair.
Yeah, I mean, it's not,
Her hair's a
not
little
great
busted.
hair.
Yeah. Look at that.
Detained!
Wait, what?
I'm just
Did you
kidding.
oh,
No.
okay.
I actually can't detain people yet.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, okay.
Another Antigrian.
You know what time it is? It's gulag
so,
o'clock.
so you can see the expiration date is has already passed here, so I'm going to point that out and interrogate them. And they don't know what's going on. Denied. They're out. Get out.
And she's like, "Oh, really? I can't."
Okay, Oberstan.
That
Oh,
looks like an
see,
English
and
professor I had.
here's a case where the issuing city is not match. So
Someone should get Oberstan some more cities, cause
And ones that don't sound like murderous.
I mean, we all know Oberstan's not a great place to
Sorry,
be.
Chico, we can't let you in. He does look a little like Chico, doesn't he?
A little bit. All right, here's our Stotskin friend. He's Creston. This all looks good.
Nice haircut, bro.
I feel like today's going okay.
yeah, this is a good day. Everything's gonna work out today.
Yeah, I'm gonna approve this guy. Go ahead. Don't cause any trouble. Okay, great. This person gave us a
Wow.
thing.
What happened to your neck? Whoop. Hey. Oh.
I think this is all in order, though.
She's trying to advertise.
So we got this. We can go visit her if we want. I don't think we can actually do anything with those that I know of.
No. You should just put that on your. You should just give that to the next person who walks by, if you can.
It won't let me. I tried though.
Lame.
Oh no, something's happening.
Uh-oh. Wait,
What's-
that's not a dude.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I mean, that would have been a problem. You could have caught that, but
Yeah.
Well,
that person's gonna get shot. That person's gonna get shot. That person's gonna get up there. Oh God, that's a grenade.
day was cut short by a terrorist attack.
I like how you still had the passport in your hands when the gate closed.
Yep.
So like, sorry. Although that was a case where the gender was wrong,
Yeah,
And
so
some-
we were
yeah.
we were gonna nail him on that, but
and
Which is
some
super
days the
awkward.
Oh god, I know that when
days cut
when,
super short here.
when someone's passport is different than the gender they appear, and you have to like search them instead. That is for me the hardest part of the game. It makes me feel super awkward and horrible.
Especially when
Some
they're
of the
just
some
so
of them
uncomfortable.
some of
when
them
their
are kind of
responses are-
ambiguous at times.
Right.
Kind of like,
And-
you were a girl?
well, and their
Oh.
response is gonna be like, yeah, I'm a girl,
Yeah.
and like,
Or just like, what?
well,
why are
so-
you asking me this question?
I don't know if you guys have gotten. I assume Janina's gotten to this point, but you do get the point later on where you have essentially like an X-ray machine,
Yep.
Yeah.
and you're.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yes.
That makes it extra awkward.
It makes
Yeah.
it extra awkward, but also kind of interesting because you do get situations where they say like I had a situation where it looked like a female, it said male, and I was like, "Are you female?" And they're like it says, yeah. And I was able to search and discover that they were, despite
Right,
it
well,
not
that's
looking
the-
that way. It was interesting.
Yeah, it's
Kind of hot too.
great.
Kind of hot, a little hot.
Gloria sounds good. You know how it is.
Okay, so from now on, they're tightening up security after that terrorist attack. All foreigners need to have a valid entry ticket. So in addition to a passport, they need to have an entry ticket.
For non-foreigners, but our Arstotskins don't need an entry ticket.
Yeah, our
They
Stotskins just need the passport.
Yeah.
And we can see here... Oh, no, we can't. I thought... Oh, yeah, that's right. I know where we are. Entry tickets just look pretty normal.
Oh yeah, they're like little.
just a
they're almost
gate.
like raffle tickets.
Yeah.
Is what they remind me of.
Yeah, they're super tiny.
Regarding the gender stuff, I think Ali in the chat says gross, and like I think that is. I'm 100% sure that is the point. I will
Yeah,
at some point later. I'm going to link a thing I wrote about this game earlier.
That dude has crazy eyes. Look at that.
He does a crazy.
Oh, wait, I forgot to check his
Deer in
thing.
headlights.
Okay.
Did you not
good.
check his?
I forgot to check his ticket, but it's legit.
Oh.
So immediately
He's the
forgot.
first one of the day, so it's usually
Right.
usually.
Also, yeah, it looks like entry tickets are valid for a specific.
Okay, so this guy doesn't have a ticket, so we're going to bug him about it. Sometimes they'll produce one. Yeah, so in this case he did produce one,
Right.
and it is valid.
Nice.
Let's see.
Zvari says worried this might drift into transphobia, and again, like I think that's. Yes,
I worried that at the I worried that the first time when I was playing the sort of demo version of this game, but the way it's done, I think tries really hard to make you not feel good about what you're doing.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I
Like,
completely
yes,
agree.
it absolutely veers towards
this whole,
transphobia.
this
Exactly.
whole game in a lot of ways, not just in that, but in like, you know, when you're worrying about issues of like breaking up families and stuff and
Right.
and things like that. There's so many ways where it's trying to make you feel really uncomfortable about what you're doing and make choices that might
But it's-
preserve one individual
Right.
but then cost you like your son's well-being or something. It's entirely part
And
of what the
beyond
game
that-
is.
and
It's not
beyond that-
glorifying that.
Right. On top of that, it also, when it works right,
Look at this dude's hat. Look at that hat.
you feel good when you catch someone who's cheated, even though you might ethically want to
Yo,
let
those
them through.
okay, yeah.
You get that feeling that's like,
I don't trust it.
yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But you get that feeling of like succeeding in a video game, and then your second thought is, "Oh shit, I'm doing some totalitarian shit
Yeah.
right now,"
Yeah.
and that's how totalitarian shit works, dog. like,
Yeah.
Good
That's how
friend
bureaucracy
Ali says, I meant
fucks.
specifically the kind of hot comment from Giap.
Oh,
I think that was a joke.
yes.
I think Giap was probably joking.
I was.
See? Exactly. Okay, this guy's
You don't know me very well, do you?
I mean, I know what you're into.
Directed toward chat.
But this game is, it's like whenever I talk about it, I mention that it does a lot of the things that Cart Life does, but at the
Yes.
end of the day, Cart Life is an interesting game, but I don't find it super fun.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like sad.
There's a really neat inversion between the two, because Cart Life, is a game about these people who want to succeed at what they're doing. They have like really like traditionally positive stories, right? Which like we come to America, or we keep our kid. Like there is success is the goal there, and I'm rooting for those characters, but the play of it is just draining. And the play of this is really fun. Like catching discrepancies is a thing I'm good at and really enjoy. But the narrative around it is terrifying. And I mean, glory to Arstokedza, obviously, but.
Yeah, I'm starting to worry that you guys are talking shit about Arstokedza. And
No.
I can call some people.
I don't like where this derail's going.
Arstokedza-
Also, look at that guy's hair. Did you reject him?
Yes,
Good.
I did.
The guy had like a spiked.
This guy.
That guy had a spiked
This
mohawk.
fucking guy.
Yes.
Oh, this guy's amazing.
That's great.
So this guy keeps showing up.
He's
He's
the
the
best
friendliest
person.
guy in this game.
Georgie
How could you see
Costanza.
him? He's so cool.
Nope. Need a passport. Get out.
Give him a girly. You can get him the girly club flyer.
I was really
Like, you
sad
can't
when
take
I
advantage
finally
of
had to
it.
let him in because it meant I wouldn't see him.
Oh,
Wait, you get to let him in? That's spoilers, man.
yeah,
What are you doing
seriously.
there? I actually have not gotten that far.
Well, I mean, I think she means you can conceivably hit approve and just say whatever.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah, you
No,
can.
there's a
I
point
never actually
when you
thought
can
of it.
actually
Get that right.
let him. He's got a.
Oh shit,
That
that guy
fucking
didn't have a
Hannibal.
fucking ticket. I'm an idiot.
That
Nope.
dude looks like Hannibal.
That guy is Hannibal.
It's Hannibal.
I got a citation there. So there you go. This is what happens when you get a get something wrong.
Yeah, you get two.
I did that on
warnings,
purpose. I was just
exactly showing it off.
yeah.
They deduct you after you screw up a. What is it? You get 2 freebies.
That guy doesn't look like
Yeah.
Wow.
him at all.
He says the years have been cruel. He looks better in real life.
The years have been better.
Yeah.
That or the
improved
mutton
you,
chops are really, really working for you.
Yeah, they hide the weight. Let me tell you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, look at that.
Let's see, Oberstan. Okay, I think
Where's her thing?
it's here. I got
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Get in.
No ticket.
Jordan wants you to click the loudspeaker while you've got someone in the booth, and I second that.
Arstokedza welcomes you. I think this guy is good too. That's weird. I don't like approving all these people, but
Well, no, well, listen. If, like I said before, Arstokedza is a beacon of hope to the entire region. If the best and brightest want to come, if they could get an entry ticket, that means that those in the Office of Admissions have done their job and have identified the most successful and bright people to bring into our country.
Night, Jet Grind. I'd be up for Payday 2 tomorrow if your game.
we are. So yeah, this is actually 75% of our Payday crew here.
Yeah.
Payday 2 crew is here. All of us except for Janine, because Janine can't rob a
Janine
bank.
loves banks. I'm Janine in Canada.
I'm
Banks
probably
aren't
gonna end
corrupt.
up getting that game.
You're
I'm
pro
it'll be
bank.
like
You
I'll
can't-
watch it a couple times, then be like, oh fuck it, and just get it.
You
'Cause
can't get it. You're pro bank.
He is pro.
am I? When did that happen?
It's your
Banks.
defining character trait. It's the
Two.
only thing on this stream that's
You have at least 25 points in love of banks. You don't like them very much, but you have high.
Pro bank.
Yeah.
Too big to
Sorry.
rob. Too big to rob.
Yes.
I'm going to Payday 2 because that's a thing you can do right now.
We are going to do a Payday 2 stream hopefully late this week or this coming weekend. I'm trying to figure out when Andrew is free, or else we might have Jet Grind come in and join in his place.
Does he promise not to go into any pools and get himself
You
killed?
know Jet Grind is going to get all of us killed.
God.
That's what he does. Man, I'm doing pretty good with
You are.
money right now. Better
Jordan
than
mentioned this
usual.
earlier that like on his first day of playing, he only had like $5 extra, and that he should go back and start over. And yeah, this is definitely a game where once you get the ropes, you can go back and
And especially early on, you gotta bank up some savings.
Yeah, you start to figure out how to read the things much faster, and as they keep adding new things to it,
You
like
also
this,
learn,
like right
like,
now.
You also kind of with some of the countries can get the hang of what place is actually like impor.
Mhm.
The place names usually sound like Japanese kind of, or
Right.
like Chinese,
Right.
Asian.
There's the place that has like a vaguely American sounding names.
Exactly, that's
whatever.
East whatever.
So the change today is that now our Arstotzkan citizens, in addition to a passport, have to show an ID card, and foreigners cannot use tickets anymore. They actually have to show an entry permit, which has a little bit more information on it.
They were trading those tickets, it turned out, for scraps. Because, I hate to say it, but the other countries in the region don't have much food right now. That's why a lot of them want to come to Arstotzka. So they were just trading those around for drugs and other things. So we upped our game.
The
Now we have
Arstotzkan
the-
ID cards, they get me a lot, and the reason that they do is because they don't show up that
Oh,
often,
oh. Right.
and when they do, the district is often wrong, and I constantly mess that up.
Oh,
Right.
I've actually never gotten the wrong district. I was wondering if that was a thing that even came
Oh,
up.
it totally. It's. I've gotten it like probably 4 or 5 times. I
I
always forget
I
to
always
look.
get the I don't pay close enough attention to gender and
Sure.
misgender. That's my most common mistake.
And here's what the
you see,
entry
it's
permits will look like.
of course you'd occasionally miss it. It's very sophisticated Arstotzkan watermarking technology.
Right.
It's
Right.
supposed to be very difficult to replicate, and therefore it's hard to verify.
Let's see how today goes. I've got a good feeling about
Apathetic
this.
Aplomb says that they were trading the entry tickets for Steam trading cards. Yeah,
Yep. hmm
Steam trading cards have become the major currency in the region outside of Arstotzka.
So you can see, you can pull in what they said they're going here for transit, 2 days. That's all good. Gotta make sure the names match. This all looks okay.
What about the date? The enter-by date?
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Yep, it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
The enter date is usually going to be in December, and right now we're in November. So I usually you can usually just glance if it's 12, and if it's not, then pay attention. Oh,
Oh. Hello, sir. Yurko City, eh?
this guy's out. Get out!
Hmm.
Out of my booth.
Well, you see, you know anything about this? Red stamp.
Peace.
Let's see here. Impor.
Yep, Tsunkaya, that's
Oh.
legit.
This is an entry ticket. Get out of here.
Yep.
Oof.
Sorry, lady. Gotta follow the rules.
Out!
OWT, out.
Don't swear at me.
I hate when people
Just
just like
doing my
let me
job,
through. It's
lady.
like, tell me about your fucking dying kid or something. Give me a reason. Don't just be like, let me through.
Try to make me feel bad at least.
Right. And he needs you to have at least 10 empathy points worth of suffering to let you through.
Exactly.
Let's see here. Pull up the
I
ID card.
guess that's a lady.
Oh.
I've had the height and weight be messed up, and that
Right.
that
Oh yeah, the I think the weight thing wasn't in the like demo version, so I just did not expect it to happen.
yeah, I was
and was
really
not
thrown off
looking
by
for
that.
it.
Is it just that they put it in the wrong? I don't even know. I don't even know how it was messed up.
I think it comes up later with smugglers when you have to look at the weight.
Because they're bringing in extra stuff.
It was not even.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That makes
I don't know.
sense.
It was weird.
Because there's that little scale. They're like standing on a scale, and you get the little weight
See,
reading.
I didn't even get to that far, and I had it messed
You
up.
have it now. You have the weight
What?
reading now.
Oh,
Bottom right of your
Dude,
thing. It's
Yeah,
62.
yeah.
I didn't know that existed.
Oh, fancy.
Nope. Get out. Do you guys? So, what is your guys' point of view on when you get the sob stories? Do you let them in?
Nope. Not unless they're gonna bribe. Not unless they're gonna bribe. It's not worth it.
For me, it depends on if I can afford to. If I haven't had any mistakes that day, I'll usually just be like, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Okay, one mistake.
But if I've already had a couple mistakes, then you gotta be a lot more careful.
It depends on the sob story, too.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the-
true.
Depends
ones
if they
who are,
really
like-
sell it to you.
The woman who's being trafficked, yeah,
Right.
I always step in that one.
Sure,
I,
Right.
can't
I
not,
actually
'cause that
I did in
just
that one
keeps
as
me
well.
out so bad.
Right, yeah.
I've gone both ways on the
Well,
woman.
the
with
dude is
husband.
trafficking her. His name is kind of backwards on one of the documents. You can actually get him for that.
Is
Oh,
it?
that's
I've never
useful.
been able to.
Yeah, it's like first last is swapped on one of the
See,
documents. You can actually stop him about that. It's kind of like, I don't know. This should be last first. It's first last here. That's very suspicious.
I
Like
didn't
the
know
man
you could
says,
do that.
the man says, part of my brain is always like, what if that sob story is actually a terrorist? And like, yeah. Again, like the thing that's really nice about this game is it takes this role of border guard, which is not a thing that, Austin Walker, super liberal, traditionally holds in high regard, and creates
Well,
a great deal of...
the terrorist events always happen. It's gonna, from what I've been,
Right, that's
from what
not
I've
what
been
I'm-
told, they keep on going until you
But
let
that's not what I'm
someone
talking
in.
about. What I'm saying is that the thing that's one of the great things about this game is it. Unlike again, Cart Life is great because it takes a story I'm already really empathetic towards and illustrates that really nicely. This takes a position in life that I'm already really skeptical of and critical of the border guard, of like the bureaucrat who represents oppression and
You're a
technocracy.
friend. A friend from Cobra
And it
Stone.
makes me
Georgie,
oh, this is the best one.
Bestberg.
But it makes me really sympathetic towards these people who I otherwise would only ever be really critical of, and that's a thing games can do, it turns out. And good job, video games.
I hate video games. Just saying. I just wanted to throw that in there.